Hey everyone, and welcome. I'm so excited. As I promised you, I'm making an announcement today to invite you to a brand new program that I am initiating right here in Self Love and Heart Shifts. Now, as you know, when you became a member of this private group, you were asked what were the subjects that were most pertinent to you. In other words, how has self-love become problematic in various areas of your life? Well, it's those very responses that I am responding to with this new sequence of workshops. Now, here's how it's going to unfold. If you've been participating in the videos that I post every week for self-love and manifestation, you see that they are progressive. And then on the last Monday of each month, there is a paid workshop. So we're going to do exactly the same thing. These workshops are going to be self-love and the role that it plays in these different arenas of life in a very different way than our focus on manifestation. Some of the things that you were interested in learning about is what are the effects of self-love on happiness, self-love and health, self-love and love relationships, self-love and business relationships, self-love and grief, self-love and well-being. Those are just a few. And so what we'll be doing is, again, just like the sequence that you're seeing on Mondays, this sequence will be on Tuesdays. And so the final Tuesday of every month, I will be offering a Connect the Dots deeper dive into self-love once again. Excuse me. The pricing will be the same, just $11.11 for every single one of these workshops. Now, if you've ever worked with me before, you know what a bargain this is. As working with me one-on-one is quite an investment. And it's an investment that every single person has found great value in. And so I want you to imagine that I am gifting you this opportunity to be with me in a way that previously I have reserved just for my one-on-one clients. And that is the truth. You may be wondering why I'm doing this. Number one, self-love is so misunderstood, and it is the number one most important aspect of your life. You see, right here, right now, you are being called to open up your heart, your mind, your life, to love in a way that you can't even imagine from in the place that you're at now. You're being called to let go of all of the limitations, the limited belief systems that have been built within you that your entire life is being molded by concerning love. It's time to let go of everything that has kept you feeling separate, unloved, unworthy, misunderstood, having no value to the world whatsoever. It's time to let go of all of that. And self-love is the way. Now, self-love, by the way, is not a journey. It is not a destination. Self-love is a remembering. It's a remembering who you are. It is going within and clearing away all the toxins and the debris that have prevented you from recognizing yourself as the divine being that you are. You must recognize this in yourself, because it is the only way that you will ever feel full rather than empty. It's the only way that you will feel connected rather than separated. It's the only way that you will know your worth, know your value, rather than trying to earn it or prove it. It's the only way you will have happiness and health and fulfillment and be able to access the joy that's already within you. It's the only way that you will be able to be fully authentic in this world. Now, it might seem like this is an awful lot to put on self-love, right? You're probably saying, oh my God, she's going to tell me now that if I engage in this self-love, remembering that all of this is going to come true for me? Yes. Furthermore, I'm going to guarantee it. I know this because I've experienced it myself. I know what it takes to let go of all that has been kept you separate from it. But I also know that all of us in this world are here to do this. We've been called to do this because we are here as the energy of love, which is the creative life force energy. And the world needs us to create a new one, a new way of being. And so self-love is actually a roadmap. It is one where you become aligned with the true you as the magnificent soul that you are, an extension of the God consciousness. So in these videos, I'm going to help you to identify these walls that you have, how to let go of them. And then in these deep dive, connect the dot workshops, we are going deep, and I am there to actually help you to let go of what has kept you tethered to the density of this earth. So this is my promise to you. I have spent the last 50 years exploring this, working with people everywhere to help them to heal their hearts. This has been no small venture on my part. And I have put my entire life on the line to be here with you. That's right. I have been called to let go of everything that had defined me for many, many years. And you're going to hear more about that. And I want to share it with you because I want you to know that everything that you are willing to let go of will lead you to a deeper place within yourself, where everything that you want to be experiencing is there waiting for you. As I said, I've had the privilege now of working with people all around the world. And although their lives may look differently, although the issues may present themselves differently, they're really just vehicles for bringing you to me, bringing you to your own heart, bringing you to the life that you are here to be living. So that's how we're going forward. This is your first introduction to what self-love really is. And it's my hope that you will start to take this to heart rather than putting it through the filter of your mind. One of the things that we'll be talking, of course, is how your mind is always looking to sabotage you. Because, of course, it has become about 97% controlled by the ego. And the ego always wants to sabotage you because that's the way it keeps you right where you are and keeps you small and separate, where it can keep an eye on you, control you, and prevent you from stepping outside of its control. Because then, well, once it loses control of you, let's just say you start to experience heaven on earth. How compelling is that for you? To actually experience everything that you've been saying that you wanted. I want you to know that that moment where I realized that I was being called to a higher task, a higher level of being, was a moment that I will always cherish. It was the moment that I stopped looking back, where I stopped being consumed by the effects of the ego on my life. And I started to take one foot in front of the other and just to be present in the energy of love itself, to be in its flow. This is the most important, and again, I must emphasize this, it is the most essential call for your focus and attention at this time. It will help you to discern reality from illusion going forward. To identify the illusion in this world is a necessity. And so this is about empowerment through self-love. Empowerment. No more looking to the outside to validate you. No more looking to the outside to determine, your worth, your value, or which direction you should go in. Self-love is how we learn discernment. Because as we are remembering who we are in direct alignment. The lines of communication open up with our higher self, we as the oversoul, and we get all the information that we need. Do we need to fear that? No. Do we need to pivot and go in that direction? Yes. Do we need to let go of that relationship? Yes. Do we need to create something new that will give our joy, our love, a chance to land and grow? Yes. All of these questions are being presented to us every single day. And so what our work together will do is to open up these avenues of discernment for you. If you have come through the website HeartShiftCoach.com, you have been gifted a beautiful ebook that I have written, How to Shift from Self-Sabotage to Self-Love in 5 Days. If you haven't received that, just put your email down below and I'll make sure that you get a copy of that. We're going to use that as a reference at times. So I want you to have that. And of course, as we go on, you'll be given more and more. So it's my hope that in this moment, you're going to commit to following this sequence of videos that I'll be sharing with you, and to commit to these monthly workshops where you get to learn how to actually do the do, how this works, how to go forward. So this is my offering to you. This is my love for you. And let's just go forward together, because together we are unstoppable. Unstoppable. But it requires that you get to know, get to remember, and get to love you as the true, magnificent, and divine creator that you are. Okay, I'll see you right back here next week. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. And yeah, let's do this together. Okay, we are powerful. So much love to you. And yeah, Mondays and Tuesdays, this is all for you. So much love. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye now.